Okay, now their ears are exploding. Good, you know. Happy
Yay.
Minion. Excellent. Okay. So you guys can be heard. Sorry everybody got jumbled. We changed names for a second. That's okay. We literally took moving forward in each other's shoes to a whole new degree. But hello, Trovians. Happy Taco Tuesday. We're super happy to have you here. Thank you so much for hanging around. We are super excited to talk about all things spring, all things Bumfest, all things amazingness. And yes, for those that were already asking, we will have some Bumfest packages to give out today. So make sure you stay tuned to actually like do the magic words that I might throw at you guys randomly so you guys can possibly win some. And yes, I have them for pretty much everything, not just PC. Console people will get love-ins too. But as always, my name is Kinsiel /Nanny, and I'm community social media manager here at Gamigo. And I am super happy to be here again with the wonderful devs, Gingervamp and Bliza. Say hello, boys.
Hey, I'm Gingervamp, or Andrew Ream, game designer here at Gamigo. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be back.
Hi, I'm Adam Blizalaire. I'm a game designer in Trove. I'm also very happy to be back. It's always fun to be on stream. And I'm driving, so this is my first time. Don't make fun of me too.
So yes, everything you guys will be seeing is going to be from Blizza's perspective. We're there with him, of course, but you know, he is leading the show today. So without further ado, let's get to it. So actually, no, before we start running around in good old Trove, let me tell you guys. Let me tell you guys what right now is happening. As you are mostly aware, but there's a few people that I noticed haven't played Trove in a while and they're curious as to what is happening. Bumfest has arrived. You know what that is? Cubesley is awaiting you in a super cute way. He doesn't look like Cubesley, but you know, it's still him. He is actually found in the Bunfest Pavilion. You guys get some cool quests, some nice dungeons, of course, special packages for some of your classes. And that started today. Right? I'm right about that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's live.
It is live today
we
for
everybody. On the
everybody.
day it went live.
Yes,
so
we did.
It's going good. Yeah.
It is going. So you guys get to actually enjoy Bumfest until April 19th. So make sure you guys don't miss it out. But we will talk about other things as we move along. But now, gentlemen, you may proceed.
Yeah, and before we get started, I see it called out a lot in chat. We do know that that step 5 is halted, and we do have a solution. Andrew.
Yeah. So we have a solution coming in the works. We're testing it right now on our internal servers. Hopefully sometime today, probably. We'll try to ad hoc in something to get a fix in as soon as possible, and we'll probably simplify that quest so that you can easily get past it and move on. So that is in the works. Literally right after this stream, Bliza here is going to go over and hit the machine a bunch, and then it'll start working properly. So
we definitely haven't restarted the world we're on many times.
We've had a little bit of
the launch of the stream.
Like a little bit of oopsies moment today. Trying to fix stuff.
And it's mea culpa. I'm sorry, guys. That was on me.
No. It happens all the time in development. Yeah. So this is very common.
But sans that one little hiccup, Bunfest this year, I'm sure a lot of people have already realized who played last year's event. It's mostly the same event as last year, and there's a very good reason for that. Last year's event was very, very good. I think it had a lot of the components that a good event has. Daily quests, which is the guys I'm looking at right now. A lot of stuff to farm, delve. So I didn't really want to, I didn't want to fix something that wasn't broken. Yeah. So I just tried to add to the fun of last year's event. So the quest line, oops. I wasn't at the start. Questline starts. The questline's very similar to last year. The first thing you need to do is finish helping. Oh, yes. The funnest of stuffs. We have to come greet Cubesley in the pavilion. So you talk to him. He shows you button feed. Button feed is a resource used to buy everything in the event. He then asks you to complete some daily quests. The daily quests are find hidden eggs, make a Bunfest donation, and defeat egg dungeons. The first two, finding eggs, or the first and last, and defeating egg dungeons are the first thing we're going to go do in game, and they're also done very, very easily, just through playing the game normally. Making a donation, to do that, you need the resource from farming Bunfest dungeons or farming the delves. So without further ado, because I can't wait to show off the fun part that was added, if I can remember the keybind, let's go. I'm going to go to an easier world because this character, I don't know the power level on it. I didn't look before I did.
You're gonna go find some dungeons.
Oh yeah, we're going to find some dungeons.
Yeah.
Um,
Gonna follow Bliza.
all right, so first thing we have to do is we have to find the right area. I was hoping I would spawn in a Forbidden Spires area, but we did not. So I'm gonna we're gonna move one more time. I'll go to a Forbidden Spires zone. We held a contest this year for players to submit their own designs for the egg dungeons, and they were absolutely awesome.
The dev team loved the like player interaction of like submitting those and just communicating back and forth between them. It was a fun competition that we all voted on eggs and stuff.
And I invited you, Gingervamp. All right. So yeah, we definitely didn't spend like the better part of a work day just looking at art and for a contest and just gushing over it. That didn't happen at all. No, it was great. And one of my favorite things we got to do, we due to time we could only do so many, but we were able to take some of those designs and use them in the event, other than for the dungeons, which felt really awesome. So I'm trying to find one right now. The first one of the dailies, which I did not grab, but that will complete when you do these, is to go find hidden eggs, and the hidden eggs are all over all of the zones that were in the event last year and Forbidden Spires. And like, for example, this is one of the hidden eggs in Forbidden Spires.
The avocado.
The avocado, yes, yeah. I absolutely, like, the moment I saw this, I was like, I want avocados just littering Trove. I migrated to the West Coast almost a decade ago. That was a decade ago, and I didn't understand the love for avocado that everyone has until I moved out there. So I just had to put an avocado out there. Here's another one. These are all over this zone. The Forbidden Spires will only, if I remember right, only spawn the new hidden eggs, but they will appear in the other zones as well. So we just, like I said, we mainly just added things. Finding those eggs is going to give you the Bunfest chocolate, which is kind of the currency of the event. That's what you donate. You refine it to make a lot of the materials. Currently, I'm looking for an egg dungeon. Have you seen one?
I'm at one right now.
Oh, you are? Here, I'll just join you. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Yeah. And this is one of the new design ones.
It's one of the new ones, yeah.
The moment I saw this, I was like, this has to be in Forbidden Spires. This is just the perfect Forbidden Spires art.
It's shocking how well they turned out. Like,
yeah. I mean, I'm not that shocked at how well they turned out. I'm more shocked with how well they fit some of the zones that we'd already had selected. Like, it just was, But one of my anyway, I'll show off one of my favorite things about Bunfest. A long time ago, one of the people on the team was like, they weren't happy that you could bomb through these beautiful eggs, so they made them unbreakable. Like, you can break through that part, but then you hit the chocolate core, and you're not getting through that unless you have Dragon Fire, if I remember right. Which, let's switch to one real quick. See if we can bomb our way in here. There we go. Playing the game like a true Trovian, we skipped the whole thing, and now we're able to just go to the end, defeat the Bunfest special boss at the end of the dungeon, maybe. I don't know, you think we can beat this, Andrew?
I don't know. I'm playing Chloromancer, which is still pretty strong even after the nerf.
I'm playing the Bard. I just don't know if I was actually strong enough to come to this world. There we go. And as you can see, defeating it also gives you Bunfest chocolate. It gives you, and it just kind of fuels the event. As you can see in the distance, there's one of the older dungeons that spawned, and another one of the new ones. There's Cubesley poking at his head out at us. Oh, I love that one. I could just
look at it.
Oh yeah,
go look at that one real quick, and then we'll go back to the hub and spend some time.
Like, it took me a second to realize that his hands are holding the cracked egg open. I just, yeah. I could go all day about all these new dungeons. If I remember right, I think we managed to sneak in just under 20 of them. So there's a lot of new fun dungeons to find. But why are you looking for all these things? Let's head back to the hub. So, for the event currencies, you guys may have noticed I'm using a bard skin that's brand new. This is kind of the thing to go farm the currency and farm at the bench. You can make this bunny bounco skin for the bard. Awesome bunny costume that came in at the last minute. That's just I am so happy with. And then you're able to craft this new style unlocker as well. So these are the two really fun things to grab. Something I've been trying to do with every event is kind of give people decorations so they can kind of celebrate the event for every time of year. And in 2020, we had the first round of eggs for decorational recipes. So this year, I made sure that every egg that's featured as a discoverable egg, you can spawn it as a decorational as well. Now you may notice that I think there's only 4 of those that are hidden eggs, and the reason for that is that there's another. Oh no, sorry, all 8 are discoverable. Ugh, stumbling over myself. As you find the newer eggs, and you only get these rewards from the newer eggs, is some new mounts.
Yeah.
And
I'm on one right now.
Yep. Andrew's on. Let me grab one. The moment I saw this
So-
style, I knew we had to have a mount of it. Sorry.
So these bouncing Bunfest egg mounts essentially were additional submitted things during the Bunfest dungeon eggshell competition that we wanted to make sure to get into the game, but they didn't end up as dungeons. They ended up, we kind of like tweaked them a little bit and made them into mounts that you can collect, and they all came out really gorgeous.
Oh yeah. And one of the fun things, I saw that I only saw this mentioned once on the Trovesaurus Discord, but somebody noticed my shock pads for the Tomb Digger mount comment. These mounts have the same effect, only it's when they move over eggs. So whenever you move over an egg, in the true bunny fashion, you hop. This is some tech that I had requested originally for the Tomb Digger. It did not make it in time for last year's Shadow's Eve event. So as soon as we got it in, I made sure to retroactively go back there and get the Tomb Digger doing it. But I was like, I have to use this for a bunny event.
It's been wanted for a very long time by
Yeah.
a designer.
Yeah, we're looking like we love what this is going to let us do in the future.
Yeah.
But for now,
So,
it's just like a little fun flavor thing that just to celebrate the event even more.
Yeah.
Let me switch to one of the other ones. Oh, another. In addition to the 4 egg styles, there's also a Bunfest bounty mount.
Mm-hmm.
I will switch to it now. This is awesome mount. I think it uses the turtle rig, and let me set the time.
What is that thing?
This is a bounty of eggs. It's a.
How do you get this?
Basket. This is acquired in the same way that you get the other eggs that I just said.
Okay.
Anytime you discover one of the new hidden eggs in a zone, you just have a chance to get this on the loot table.
Great.
Which
I've not actually seen this one. This one's great.
Yeah, I absolutely love this thing. So there are 8 new egg styles. 4 of them are mounts. Where are the other 4? I was like, I can't just only do 4. Like I want to use these as much as possible. So I had these decorational eggs. I was like, what can I do with them? And the answer is, and I have to switch to the Bomber Royale mount to show them off. I made them into bomb styles because I love Bomber Royale, and they're like, who doesn't want to shoot a Howl head again as a bomb? So there are 4 new Bomber Royale styles, and I believe you get them in the same way by running over those hidden eggs. And yeah, there's that way all four of these styles get the absolute maximum out of them we can. I love it. I can't wait to blow some people up with these. I can't tell you how much I love throwing howling heads. Like, I can make an entire character that's just utilizes howlings. But that, I believe, is most of the stuff for the event. The delve. We should show off the delve and the new boss. So if you'll
Oh,
follow me
there's a new
over
boss.
to the east side, yes, to the east side of the hub, there is a new delve boss. So if you guys queue up, I'll start it up. All right. Oh wait, someone DQ'd. Kinsiel. There we go. It was very funny when I gave the request for the art for this part of the event. I'm gonna date myself a little bit by saying, like, I just said I want Master Blaster, like I want that mount, and I want the boss to match it. So at the end of the delve, there's a Bunfest Smasher, I believe is his name. So let's just, oops, I'm dead. I'm really good at delves, if you can't tell. We have to defeat the monoliths. Let me switch mounts. I'll just switch to the mount. This is the mount for the character at the end of the delve, and it works in delves. But for those who haven't seen the Bunfest delve before, it's this nice little, like, you're kind of inside a bunch of chocolate eggs. Oh my god, I get destroyed. All right, through the magic of science and no cheating whatsoever.
So yeah,
We are.
So continue your thought. We're going. We have these
Sorry.
Bunfest themed delves. We like to try to get new delves in whenever we can. So they're fun to make, and they.
Yes, sorry guys.
Yeah.
I love doing fun stuff with delves, and so I requested a boss, and I believe this is
Oh.
I believe this is the old one. It might be only on loot levels. So let's do some magic to get the boss we want. All right. Actually, this might be the new mount or new guy. Sorry, guys. It's been a minute since I've seen this. But yes, this is the Bun Smasher Giant.
This is not the old. This is definitely the new one. I've not seen this one before.
I was doubting myself because sorry guys, I got out of sorts. I've never failed a delve before, so us getting killed just took me for a loop.
You implement a lot of events, so
I do.
This plays.
But yeah, I love this guy. I love the giant rig, and I love the attacks you get out of it. The especially that wind up.
Yeah.
Killing him. Let's kill him real quick. Every time you kill him, you'll get the same rewards as last year. Delve chocolates. I just got he has a memento for you to farm. He will also drop the mount that I've been running around on, my little Master Blaster guy. And for an ally, he will drop a little baby Bun Smasher. And if I'd read the name of that, I would have known that that's how I know the new guy is the Bun Smasher. Anyway, those are the main rewards for the event.
Yeah.
I see. Yes, those hacks are very nice. They make up for what I lack in skill. But I hope everybody enjoys the event. I'm sorry. I know that there's people can get hard stuck right now, but that will get fixed.
Literally, they've already confirmed the fix works. We just need to do a little more work, and then it'll be out there as soon as we can get out. It'll be very easy to get past.
All right, so if we want to head back to the hub, we can show off.
Yeah.
There is a pack attached to this event with some very awesome, beautiful styles. I love the theme of this event pack.
So like with most event packs, we also offer additional packs that have been previous events, so you can pick those up as well. But do you want to go ahead and show off the pack in store?
Yeah. Oh yes, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
It is the Sunrise Spring Pack. As you can see, it's got this awesome boat, 4 completely unique skins, I believe 4 new allies, and a new mount. Yeah. And I love the mount. I can exposit a lot on that. I'll hold back.
Yeah.
But this is the first of the skins. This is the Kabuki Trooper. It's a Bard skin.
Bard skin.
It is It is awesome. I love the effects on it.
Whoa.
Now you guys gonna watch me fail the Bard minigame, I think.
Oh no! Now that I've seen these trails, I have so many ideas of things I want to do with VFX. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
Don't distract me. I'm gonna mess up the minigame and look even worse than I did in Delves. Yeah, I love the Guitar Smash. This is such a beautiful skin.
Yeah.
As you can see, Kinsei, I will swap to that as well, is using the Chloromancer's new skin, the Sakura Tender, I believe is what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sakura flowers match perfectly with some of the new Forbidden Spire stuff. All this fits with the new Forbidden Spires addition to the events.
It's got its own custom pets because
Yep.
we're trying to keep up this whole aspect with skins now. Like whenever they have pets or any other small parts to them, we try to update all those now. So that is definitely something, going forward, going back. I think we're trying to get everything having its own kind of look. When attached to a skin. My
personal favorite part of the event, because it's like a 2-for-1, is the Candy Barbarian skins.
Oh yeah,
because I'll let Gingervamp show off the other one, but there are actually two styles for the Candy Barbarian.
Yeah, this is these are both great. It's kind of like what flavor do you want? So
yeah,
there is the Blossom Barbarian I'm wearing,
and the Stern Samurai.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that with the Barbarian, there's the little things of like you get 2 sword styles instead of just one in some ways.
Yeah, and they're both. I mean, they're both kind of similar in theming, but they look so cool. I like these on the Samurai one.
And you can see dancing around Gingervamp over to my on the right is one of the new allies, the Byron bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just running around doing wheelies. I love these carps, like 3 little carps just flying around, the carp kite. And finally, the blue and orange lantern, which I believe this looks like a little squid almost.
Mm-hmm. I dance. Does that lantern dance?
That's good. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's so angry, but he still gets jiggy with it.
It's always whenever implementing any asset for a ally. It's like the number one priority is can it dance, and then we figure out stats afterwards. Like.
And to show off,
dancing comes first.
I need to get the Star Seal equipped. All right, to show off the new mount, this is the Granite Guardian, I believe is what it's called.
Yep.
It looks so. Oh, I just love this thing. It can fly. This mount reminds me of Gargoyles, the TV show from when I was a kid. Yeah, I love this thing. And then there's this awesome new ship. Let's see if there's a good spot to show that off in. Here we go.
It's got a cannon built in. It comes with its own sail. Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, I love when we get ships. I love how gigantic and ridiculous they can be.
Yeah. I think ships are really unique and cool. I hope we can maybe do stuff with them more in the future. They're like a fun style that's always fun to play with.
I forgot to use the abilities. His ult drops sushi rolls. That's so amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Yours drops something different.
It's sakura petals and I believe it's some kind of lantern.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, and I believe that covers everything in the pack. Did I miss anything?
How much is that pack?
That pack is 3,000 crystals.
Additionally, also right now we have a charity pack going on. That's for the Steadfast Friends, where you can get. And that
is PC only.
That's PC only.
Let me swap over and show that one off. See, there's the little ally.
All the funds to that are donated to charity. So
yes, and
so
here's
you find out more about that on our website.
Now, while you guys are showing that, let me do a couple of giveaways just to give everybody a quick breakthrough through the middle. So
So
let's give you guys some Bunfest packs real quick before we continue bombarding you with amazing information. So right now, just put exclamation Bunfest in the chat and you will immediately enter the raffle. So let's do it. Let's do Bunfest. Yeah. Hype that chat. Who are we talking to? To you. We're talking to all of you. See? You guys are acting like nobody's there. We know you're there.
We're always watching.
Yeah, they're always watching. Always.
I usually
can't.
always have a chat channel open on one of my screens. That's watching what people are saying.
I try to keep up,
So.
but people talk fast.
I hear all the things.
And I
whether
can't,
they're good
I
or
can't
nice,
read and talk.
or...
I can't read and talk.
Come on, guys. I give you 20 more seconds before I give goodies to someone very fast. And 0. It's done. Not waiting no more. That's 20 seconds. Come on. Exclamation Bunfest. I know there's many of you. All right. Let's see. Who will be the very first winner? And Sass Forecaster, you are the winner. Woo. Whoop whoop. Are you here? Are you here, Sassy? Where? Yeah, yep, awesome. There you are. Let me grab you real quick. Okay, guys, you keep moving as I'm gonna hit the name. Hello, whisper.
Chat's too on fire.
I know.
Can't whisper people.
Bunfest winner. I will message you close to the end. Please just let me know in the whisper. Which version of Trove are you playing today? Are you on PC, Xbox, Switch, PlayStation? You must let me know so I can give you goodies.
Because you mentioned the Switch, one of my favorite things to bring up is like what I loved about Bunfest event, and something I've been trying to do is just make sure that players who are on Switch did not get access to last year's Bunfest event. So something that's happened in the previous events as well is a lot of the stuff that was here last year is here again, and that's so that Switch people can have some fun with them as well.
Yeah.
And I'm really enjoying being able to like revitalize that stuff in just fun ways for them.
Yeah, there's kind of like a different design philosophy you can go about that. Like there's the FOMO where you can just take things away from give players stuff that only is achievable during that event, and we do that sometimes because we want there should be some items that are like, hey, this is this is very coveted and special, and like you can only have gotten if you're participating in this event. But that's not always entirely fair to the entire community, especially if we have new players coming in or if we have additional others like who missed out, like couldn't for some reason. So we do like to build certain systems, like bringing it back during other events. There are characters in the games who potentially sell stuff in the future. That bring back items that necessarily aren't achievable anymore. So there are usually some chances to give those items out to players who may have missed out of the event. We do always encourage to play the events because that we want you to. We're building this content for you. We want you to be able to get like whatever item you want to get. But there's some FOMO there. But we always try to think about new ideas of like how can we deliver this content to you in a way that's someone else can get it down the line, but still kind of keep some of the special value to it.
And Luxian is always there as well.
Yes,
so
that's what I was hinting at. I wanted you to say so.
Something I did forget to say. So while she's giving out another pack, I forgot that I changed the I added challenges that it's just a little fun flavor thing. But the coin challenges, there will be special coin challenges that happen. I believe it's every half hour during the event, and instead of coins, you're just picking up the eggs that I'm grabbing right now on stream. And I hope everybody enjoys that. I've been enjoying playing around with the mini games a little bit. This was a little fun. If there's a coin that snuck into one of these maps, I'm sorry. But I think I got them all. I really enjoyed the Easter egg ideas in in events like this. It's the same. Is a similar idea for like last month's event, St. Cube's Lake. One of the things I really liked about the buried treasure thing was, and finding the pots of gold was like, it's evocative of searching for the gold at the end of the rainbow, so to speak. That's why I requested the decorations for the rainbow stuff. In the same way, I wanted to make sure that there was like a little event, kind of like when we were kids running around
Yeah.
collecting Easter eggs. And I love that I was able to get this working for the event. I got so excited I forgot about it because
Yeah.
there's so much with this event.
And-
This was a really enjoyable event to work on.
Yeah, I'm glad you really enjoyed being on it. And I think, like the nice part about us kind of looking back at some of these mini games, like who knows what will come from that work. So
Oh, yeah.
it could always be, it's just another facet of like, this is something interesting that potentially, that now that someone knows that or is working on it like more, like that's good to have on.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean,
yeah.
I did something similar as well during Snowfest with Bomber Royale. Like I kind of made a mini event, a mini game out of it.
So
And
we hope to we hope to be playing with more of this stuff for sure. Yeah.
Are we still giving out packs, Kinsey?
Oh, you guys are talking. I'm just doing it as you guys are talking. Don't worry about
okay.
that.
Yeah, we were stretching for time.
Yeah.
No, you guys are just in your zone. I'm here like yelling at them through text.
We love kind of talking about, in development. You have to kind of talk about what you're doing a lot, and so that's one thing we always kind of enjoy doing.
Of course.
To speak on things a little bit.
I mean, if you're free, Kinsey, I know that like I think you have to take over the reins for the next thing we were planning on talking about. I've seen some people noticing the little the seeds I've been planting the whole stream.
Is it picture time?
What thing? What thing are we talking about?
Some of you guys might have noticed that I've been making sure to ride a very specific mount, which is very close to my heart because I love me some Bomber Royale. And I've been working on a lot of events, but I've also been working on a brand new season for Bomber Royale. And if Kinsey gets a chance,
should I press the button? Is the
think
button about to be pressed?
Can I say a preference thing real quick?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is work in progress stuff. We're hoping to get it out in the future. We don't have a date right now. But hopefully soon. We'll have something about this out, and possibly it'll be on PTS. So just keep an eye out for PTS always. Always give feedback on PTS. We're always happy whenever it's open to hear feedback from that. But yeah, just this is coming in the future. So I'll let you go ahead and talk more about it. I just wanted to say that, get my words in edgewise.
So to preface it, I know Bomber Royale can be a touchy subject for some people. Some negative stuff has cropped up over the years. First off, there's going to be new rewards and stuff. That it'll be the same as it has been in previous seasons. You can get the coins via tomes. You'll be able to get access to that stuff pretty easily. But the big pain points I was listening to and I experienced playing on live when I was like testing for this was that maps are hard to start because they require 20 players, and the maps that we have currently were designed for 20 players. And getting into those boxes and waiting for 20 people is not enjoyable. So the first hurdle I tackled was we wanted smaller maps so that they would require less people and be more frantic. There would be less hiding, there'd be more gameplay, but that would also facilitate a faster map. So you'd be able to play games more quickly. They're still enjoyable. Like all of our playtests have been very action-packed. And Kinsey, if you can you swap to the screen for
I'm
the pit?
going. Boop.
All right.
Wait. Ooh, boop. There you go.
All right, can we go to the first picture?
It is currently going all up in Loneso.
What you guys are seeing is it's the first map that I requested. This is not Trove related, but I play a lot of D&D and I love barbarians, and every barbarian I've ever played has had a fighting pit. So we were 100% getting there it is. There is a fighting pit mat. I absolutely am in love with this thing. Here it is. This is underneath the main floor of the battleground. is a little much more dangerous floor with pretty much all the power-ups on the map. It is so enjoyable to play on. The verticality is pushed a lot in these maps because they're smaller. And right there you can see one of our brand new
Can you
power-ups.
pause the slides, please?
Yeah. Can you pause? Oh no. Well, and there is what it spawns. This is an option to replace your sticky bomb now. This is that's my bear trap bomb, and we've moved on. I'll cover their names and then I'll describe what they do. That one is called the critter bomb, and it spawns those. So the bear trap bomb functions just trap bomb. Bear trap bomb was my personal name. Oh god.
Slideshows.
It's just it's like
Yeah,
I'm trying to stop it and he won't stop. wait.
Technical
I
difficulties.
might have done it. I might have found the way. It is the way. Okay, tell me where to start. Okay, that's number one. I'm a number one.
Start here.
Yes.
This is the grand view of the map. As you can see, it's kind of like it's almost like a bucket, but it's a pit. That's what I wanted. And when we first made it, it just had the center area, and we realized really quickly we needed just space to play outside of it. And we kind of came up with these floating steps, which make for great battlefields. I absolutely love this, and we can just keep showing off just go to the next slide if you can. But yeah, and these floating pits have bones all over them. You'll notice there's a few decorational bones. One of the things we wanted about this map was just for it to feel feral, and I think we did a good job of that. Just keep going through until we hit the new power-ups. Because most of this stuff has been seen.
Now, for some magical reason, it's like I just want to show you the second one.
Well, anyway, yeah. My favorite moment was when I was talking with the artist and we came up with the idea for the secret area underneath. It was because originally we were just making it very thick and hard to fight in. That way you could really have a scrum in the center of the map. But I don't remember who suggested it, but once we had the idea for like a secret area for power-ups, it was just like, we have to have this. One of the things that came up though, something that's a little powerful that you can do on live currently is, I don't think anybody found this when we originally played Bomber Royale, but you can use your loot key to vacuum up power-ups from a distance away, and you could do it through the floor on this map. That is fixed now. You will not be able to do that. You need to be the first to your power-ups. In the new seasons. But we should be getting back to the new power-up soon. I'll go back to describing the trap bomb. The trap bomb is exactly how it sounds. You throw it out.
Mm-hmm.
It will wait for an enemy entity to come close to it, and then it will explode. It does a little bit less damage than the sticky bomb, but it's a little more reliable than the sticky bomb. You can't see it through the floor like you can the sticky bomb, so it can sneak up on you, and it's very powerful. And the way it behaves just like the sticky bomb, you can pick one up or the other. You can upgrade them by picking up future power-ups, and you can constantly swap between them, so you can make use of both of them if you can use power-ups very well. It's a very enjoyable power-up for me to use. I think players are going to really enjoy it. So I just look forward to
setting traps and trolling people with them.
Yeah, the number one thing I'm trying to get working currently is so that you can stack a few in one place and just really get somebody. But having said that, I also recognize that I don't want these to sit in the game and be uninteractable. Something that's big to me in PvP is there has to be an answer to what is being done. And that's where my idea for the critter bomb came a little bit. Critter bomb was something I actually did by accident. I think it was back in 2019. I loaded into a game. I had my QA codes running or QA tool running, and I pressed a button by accident and spawned a bunch of bats. And they just started attacking me and knocking people around right as the game started. Threw the game into utter chaos. But I was just like, there is something here. That is a very fun idea. and I need something to trigger these traps. So the way that the critter bomb works is it's a replacement for the lava bomb. And it functions the same way. You pick it up, it will replace your primary ability for one use. You will throw a cage, and when it explodes, it will summon one of four or one of a few random entities. There are two beetles, and there are boots that you can spawn. The red beetles apply a dot. The blue beetles will root you if they hit you, and the boots will basically boot you off of the map. I love watching it happen. There's
People are saying mic muted. Is that true? Did it
Uh,
reset the mic settings?
sorry.
No, it's good. I can hear myself. Sweet. We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Technical
Alright.
difficulties.
I'll just go back a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll assume that we dropped somewhere in the critter bomb. Basically,
Yeah, you're
the
talking
critter
about Critter Bomb.
Yeah, the critter bomb was designed to summon some allies. They'll attack your enemies. They won't. I believe they last currently 10 seconds, but that's posting
Mhm.
some PTS testing and whatnot.
Yeah.
But their main use, other than attacking players, is that they will trigger the trap bombs. So if you're thinking that you're just going to stack up 4 trap bombs and blow someone up in one go, they at least have an avenue of attack against that, which is go find a critter bomb, throw it on there. It will kill your critters, but it will also kill the bomb stack, which will hopefully throw in some fun counterplay. But like I said from at the beginning, these maps are much smaller. They are much more frantic, and because they're smaller, it won't happen every game, but very frequently, you won't have a map anymore. Like you will run out of map if you don't kill people fast enough, and it's very enjoyable. The screenshot that's on the screen right now is a preview of another one of the maps.
Yeah. Can you go back to that screenshot? I assume we probably already skipped over it because of the delay, but there's another map we added into that batch. Can you go back to that one, please?
Which
Are we in
one
slideshow
would
mode
it
again?
be? It is in slide mode because otherwise he wouldn't let me change
It's the
it.
dubstep one. It's like
It's
the
the techno one.
techno-looking one. It
okay.
looks different than the pit.
Let me let you know what? I know what I'm
Note
gonna do.
for next time.
I
Practice this
know
part.
what I'm gonna do. One
There you go.
And then
Oh yeah, just bring up the
someone
screenshot because we just need to show that one now. So
for someone who says no more lava wall camping, I don't hate the lava bomb, but I also don't love the lava bomb.
right here. Wow.
There we go.
there we go.
Got it.
Can we just there we go.
There we go.
So this map is actually the first map that I tried first Bomber Royale Season 3. It wasn't this, it was one like this. I took an old PvP map and just made it work in Bomber Royale. And it did not not many people were happy with it because
I rage quit on this map several times when we were testing it internally when you first submitted it to us because it was much bigger, I think, and all the gaps were just empty. So I would just fall through everything. But now you've tweaked it a lot. And it's gotten to a really good spot where it's a fun map to play on. So.
Originally, each of these tiles was a 3x3 square, and basically every time you wanted to go anywhere, you had to jump, and it was. I play that way. I never stop jumping, if you can't tell from my stream.
Yeah.
But not everybody likes to play that way. So, the thing I did, I teamed up with the artist. We wanted bigger platforms. We wanted more continuous movement platforms, and we wanted some safe places. So around each of the largest, I think they're 9x9s or 11x11, something like that. Around each of those largest square platforms, there's a row of jump blocks that will save you for the first time you fall through.
Yeah.
That said, what I will say, if you fall and you don't have a bomb jump, you dead most of the time. Which again, that was a goal of all of these maps: a higher lethality, so that you're getting through.
They're much faster to play. You can get through a lot of games much quicker with them, and I think that's an overall core kind of like design philosophy to a lot of what Season 3 is. And then these aren't the only 2 maps. There are additional maps that we'll show later on down the line, but
which I can't wait to show. I'm like biting my tongue quite literally.
Yeah.
Sorry, the last thing I wanted to comment on before we got close to wrapping up is another thing we're trying to tackle is the issue of when you get into a Bomber Royale queue and you get in that bomber room, you have to wait for it to start. We have some cool solutions for that, but I really can't wait to share some of the new Bomber Royale stuff with everybody. It's really going to be fun. I've been wanting to do this basically since I joined the Trove team.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
This is like Trove developers work on like a lot of different things, and this has kind of been a core thing that just you've been working on. Like this is your pet project.
Oh yeah.
And so there's been a lot of thought and process into going and getting this update out, and hopefully soon it'll.
I'm just sad that we're not on the internal build I want to be on, because you guys could see all of my wall of developer trophies that I just like to show off.
Yeah.
I have so many people's trophies. I have Twixlers. I've got June bugs for people to remember. I have so many trophies I'm proud of. I don't have the coveted Averum trophy, but I got a lot of them.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is look out for the future. We're not sure when it's gonna hit, but hopefully soon. But we're not, like I said, it could, it's hard to say sometimes. And for those of you who I just want to preference also say, for those of you Bomber Royale might not be your total thing. Don't worry, because we have some very exciting things coming out in the future. We're not here to talk about that today because they need a little more time to cook. But
exactly,
there is more content coming to Trove. We're very excited. We have a really great team working on the game right now. So just keep an eye out. We're gonna try to keep doing these streams more regularly around patch launches and whatnot, or major events. So we expect to have more streams coming in the future. But yeah, that's Bomber Royale season, or a first preview, a look at kind of some of the design going into it and what's coming to Bomber Royale.
Yeah, I'm so glad I finally got to share that with you guys. I can't wait to defend my trophy on the new maps.
Yeah, we'll have to do some play sessions for sure when it goes live. We'll try to schedule some times when more devs are online. We'll try to do that, or I'll try to hop on at some point and play.
Yeah, I promise that day when I'm working from home, I will be on task the whole day and not just playing Bomber Royale. That won't happen at all.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that's about it. Do we have anything else we need to announce or talk about right now?
I don't think so. Just a quick reminder to everybody who just kind of jumped in that they're aware of the issue with the one quest. I keep seeing it popped up.
Yes. So I will reiterate. We know about that issue. We have a fix that it works. We just need to pretty it up a little bit, and then we can try to get it out as quickly as possible to y'all. And it will get you past that stage of the quest, and so you can keep playing through Bunfest. It is on its way as fast as we can. I don't ever want to give a specific time because you never know what'll happen with development, but hopefully very, very, very soon.
Last call for Turkey Meow. Are you here, or I'm going to be re-rolling for a new winner? Love the name.
Turkey Meow.
Turkey Meow. What a wonderful name.
Is it the turkey meowing, or is it the cat? I guess it would not be the cat making a turkey call. That'd be really weird.
It might be.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's re-roll. Goofball Guinness, are you here?
I see my name lighting up so much. I didn't realize that you made my name the keyword.
I did. You need some lovin's. You made everybody so happy.
It's Bunfest, or it's Bunfest and Bomber Royale Day. Two things you worked on. So.
And Bliza. It's just all bees.
And Bliza. Bees. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so all the winners, I will be sending out your codes once we go offline. So just give me about 5 minutes before you all start bombarding me on the chat. As always, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Stop with the Bliza. I know you guys love him, but the giveaway ended. They just want to keep going with your name. We will most likely see you guys again very, very soon. Just make sure you stay up to date with all news about Trove through all of our social medias, as well as our Discord. If you guys haven't actually joined us there, you definitely should. Let's see if the command will be nice to me. And like, there it is. You guys can find all of our social medias there, our Twitter, Instagram, our Facebook, and of course our Discord. Make sure to join, keep up to date. We'll make sure to give you guys more information very, very soon. So yeah, again, thank you so much, Andrew. Thank you so much, Adam. You guys were fantastic as always. And stay awesome, everybody. We'll talk to you
Go
soon.
Chiefs!
Nice.
Go Jayhawks!
Bye-bye.
Bye.